Hi Spectrum Youth, welcome back to the theme of the Power of Five, and today we have some very special guests, and I've enlisted the help of some of our youth workers in Hong Kong. So each of them are going to share 5 ways that they pray. So one person will share a way that they pray, and you're going to get that 5 times, and I'll check in with you and I'll be the last person to share. So first up,
Hey guys, my name is Steve McDougall and I work at ICA. I actually used to work here at CCHK a long time ago, which is pretty cool. And when I pray, I've learned to pray the way Jesus taught us to pray, which is we start our prayer with to the Father, our Father, and then say what's on your heart in the middle of that, and then end your prayer in Jesus' name. And that has really changed my prayer life. I used to pray to Jesus. I'd start my prayer, Dear Jesus or Dear Lord, but then my wife was like, well, didn't Jesus tell you to pray to the Father? And I was like, oh yeah, he did. And that really had a huge difference in my prayer life. And so when you pray to the Father in Jesus' name.
Hey Spectrum, my name is Jessica and I work at Island ECC, and one of the ways that I love to pray is opening up one of the Psalms. And so what I'll do is I'll open up a Psalm and I'll read it once through, and then I'll go through each verse and pray specifically something that's relevant to that verse. So for example, you could take Psalm 23 and the first line is, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." So you could pray something like, God, thank you so much that you're my shepherd. Thank you that you lead me. God, help me to surrender my life to your control. God, I recognize that you meet all of my needs, and so I thank you for that. And it's one of the best ways, if you don't really know what to pray, to kind of focus in on those prayers, and it expands the way that you pray because the Psalms are so diverse. So next time, if you're looking for a way to pray, check out the Psalms.
Hi student, I'm Amanda from Young Life, Young Lives. One of my favorite prayer is doing journal. I will have like a little journal book and I will write down all my thoughts, all my feelings about to God, like how I frustrated, how I excited, how I feel sad. Just write my journal, and then the awesome part is when you're looking back, you actually can find out God's quite answer your prayer.
Hey Spectrum! My name's Jared. I'm with Island Youth, and a way that I practice prayer is praying with immediacy. Now what that means is that when you think about prayer or you think about praying for someone, you just do it. I got sick and tired of a lot of people who are just like, all right Jared, I'll pray for you, or yep, I'll keep you in my prayers. But then I never actually felt that they were praying for me or received it. And so what I try to use is, I love Instagram, I love that platform. And so if I see someone that's posting something about struggling with exams or family issues, or maybe their life looks great or something, and I just feel called by God to pray for them at that moment, I'll actually just send them a message. I'll be like, hey, can I pray for you? And then I'll just write it and I'll do it. And sometimes it's a little scary to do that, but praying with immediacy. When you think of it, when God lays it on your heart, immediately going for it, praying for them in the moment and being present with that individual.
alrighty, I'm back. And the final way that we can suggest that you can pray is praying through a mask. Sometimes when I'm walking, I remember things that I need to pray for and people that I need to pray for. And when you're walking down the street, people have got their headphones plugged in or they're looking elsewhere. It's quite noisy. So when you pray, you can pray, Dear Lord, I thank you for the day that I had, or Lord, please be with me today as I go to my tutorial or to my class, etc., etc., as you walk to different places or whichever form of transport you're now taking. The other thing you can do is to sing your prayers. Sometimes you don't have the words to pray. If you sing behind your mask, it's the same thing. You can sing, yes, I will lift you up in the highest heavens. Yes, I will bless your name. Again, people can't hear or really don't see what you're singing or praying. It's between you and God. So any opportunity you have to pray or to praise, go for it. And if you need more help and advice, please contact your youth workers, please contact your church, and remember to stay connected not only to each other but to God. Spectrum versus the coronavirus, we're going to win.